Dokkan battle video. So, during the 7th anniversary, both the Legendary VEGETA event and the GT Legendary Goku event have had a number of missions added to them for beating with certain category teams, and then we get 5 stones and 5 tickets available to us. Now, this mission right here, this is in the Legendary VEGETA event. It is the Super Saiyan 2 category team in order to get us the 5 stones, the 5 tickets, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, this mission was pretty easy. I am embarrassed to say that this was actually my second attempt, although my first attempt is high comedy. I'm going to tweet it out after I record this. I literally got Evolution Blue Vegeta to a sliver of health, like actually the tiniest sliver of health, and then he super attacked the Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and GG, right? I literally didn't even transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku in that first run, and that's what happened. So this time I made sure to take damage early on, or at least try to, so that we could get the Super Saiyan 3 transformation out, and then we'll be, in a much better position. Even though Goku has Over in a Flash, in which all the other units that are going to be on rotation do not have Over in a Flash, Goku gives himself Ki at the start of turn, so he'll easily super attack no matter what, whereas some of these other characters, the Majin Vegetas, they could struggle to super. But yeah, it is crazy. That first run, I didn't even transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We didn't even take damage the entire run. And then Vegeta just one-shot. Like, 20 turns in, then Vegeta's like, oh, I'll just one-shot you. Like, it's like, all right, great. Awesome. I'll just spend another 25 minutes doing this. No worries, man. But yeah, this mission is pretty easy because a lot of these Super Saiyan 2 characters, LR Kale and Caulifla, AGL, LR Gohan, right? These have been, OG sort of like stacking characters, right? Like LR Kale and Caulifla and LR Gohan, they've been stacking and dominating in basically all of these difficult content events that sort of like happen, right? So, yeah, that's it. Honestly, this run is really not too bad. I feel like this is going to be another run that even a lot of free-to-play players are not going to have any difficulties with. I mean, a big ace unit I'm rocking here is this Tech Super Saiyan, like Tech Kale and Caulifla that fuses into Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. They're definitely very good for this type of content, but they're definitely not needed. Easy A Physical Super Saiyan 2 Kefla is a character that came out in 2017. So, again, if you're not one of these dumbasses who has re-rolled, and if you re-roll, I'm a Dumbo, a dummy, all of it. Never, ever, ever, ever re-roll. Don't re-roll. All the free shit they give you, all the tickets, all the red stones, like purple stones, all that shit. When you re-roll, you're just throwing it all away, right? Like, if you have an account, that's been around since year 1, that's like over 10,000 stones or something. You're just like tossing away. All right, later. Right? Like all these older units at EZ and stuff like that can be great for these types of missions. So, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, character that a lot of players will probably have, and she could be very good. This Super Saiyan 2 / Majin Vegeta, I've never been the biggest fan of these characters. This, honestly, is kind of a reason why. It's like, the team building consistency is not where I would like it with the Majin Vegeta and that in Super Saiyan 2 / 3 Goku. Going from prepared for a battle to Over in a Flash, I just hate that so much. I think the units would actually just be so much better if they just simply had both. I feel like giving them both is a better way to go about it, right? Like, even honestly, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the one on the team, like, I probably would have liked that unit a lot better if he might have just had both. Although he does have Saiyan lineage, which can be like a major link to sort of like, have consistency with. So it's not really so much of a big deal, right? I'm just sort of looking at other potential options. I mean, again, most players are not like me where they just want to like do all these no item. So like a character like LR Majin Vegeta would actually be very good for this, right? Like if you have the Tech Majin Vegeta in slot 1, the biggest thing with him is in order for Tech Majin Vegeta to be good, he does need to get 6 orbs. I try and utilize Kefla, the physical Kefla's orb changing to get that done. If you guys notice, a lot of times throughout this run, and I mean, the first run I did, which ended up dying on turn 20, 1 hit. I'm salty about that. But I save a lot of the physical orbs for Kefla, to give to the Majin Vegeta to ensure that he gets that guard. Because we know how powerful guard can be. If he's not able to get the 6 Ki Spheres, then that Majin Vegeta can, you know, actually take a lot of damage. So, I try and do my best to, like, not have that occur. You could use, like, the Int LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He actually can be kind of good here. The only thing about him, though, is he's just not up to par with a lot of the really top-tier units. He could have good damage and good defense. You could go with the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well. The only thing is, it's like, even if a character is Tech, it doesn't just mean you'll be able to go up against Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? So, you know, it's like you could bring him, and maybe he could eat a super attack from, you know, the Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then maybe he could take 1 or 2 normals, but it's definitely not a case of, like, you know, rocking him in, like, slot 1 or something like that, right? Transforming Goku actually would work well in here, because by the time you get to Evolution Blue Vegeta, you know, you should have fairly good defense with the damage reduction. He's not going to be, like, a shoo-in to, like, just eat a Final Flash, but, you know, Transforming Goku, this is certainly the type of event where he'll perform well. You just want to absolutely make sure that you're getting all the super attacks with him leading up to the end of it, right? That's super, super, super important. I'm looking at, like, other units who potentially could be good in here. A lot of the Super Saiyan 2 units just aren't really that impressive. Oh, you know what character you could rock? I mean, I don't know. This team worked really well. But there is the AGL Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku is actually a really, really good option to potentially bring. That AGL GT Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the one that just got an EZA, well, I mean, I guess it was July on JP when he got his EZA, but this is exactly where he potentially could come in handy, right? Another unit that's been on banners for years and years and years. And with his stacking, he could be very good. He'll be able to eat the Final Flash from Evolution Blue Vegeta towards the end for sure. I do think transforming Vegeta probably would work fine in here as well. The physical transforming all the way to Blue Vegeta. I do think you could utilize him. There are a number of characters who can get this done. Again, I don't necessarily think this one is going to really be difficult for players to be able to get this done, right? I think that this one really won't be too bad. And if you do have the Tech Kefla and you could use a rotation with her and the physical Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, you know, they can make mincemeat out of this Evolution Blue Vegeta, as you guys can see, right? A lot of damage right there. She's able to just completely tank his Final Flash. You know, not really anything too difficult here. Now, a lot of it, I do try and really... I'm not really worried about the damage and stuff like that physical Kefla is doing, right? That's why she's just stacking. She's fine, physical Kefla. I'm just choosing to give her orbs elsewhere to other characters that need it more than her, right? Like, I honestly, physical Kefla, I thought was a very important part of this run, even though she didn't really have these turns where she was doing a bajillion attack stats because I was giving her orbs to other units. She was really helpful, right, in ensuring that the Majin Vegetas did not throw this run for me. Because, again, as long as the Majin Vegetas are guarding, you've got nothing to worry about at all, right? Like, they just restricted him to needing the 6 Ki Spheres in order for him to actually get his guard off. And then, of course, AGL LR Gohan, still a very capable unit when it comes to doing long, difficult events. Dude, I saw my life flash before my eyes right here. I was like, oh, Christ. Here we go again. I was going to say, the 2 runs and the exact same result is going to happen. This is literally the exact situation. But the only difference here is that Vegeta does not dodge this. In my first run, Vegeta he dodged, I think, one of Tech Kefla's attacks. And then he had a sliver of health. The thing is, too, Super Saiyan 3 Goku compared to Super Saiyan 2 Goku is a completely different animal. The damage he dishes out in Super Saiyan 3 is very, very crazy, right? So, there we go. There is the Super Saiyan 2 category mission for the Legendary Vegeta event. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll go ahead and show the team right here, and I'll catch you guys next time.